Hello everyone, it's Brendan with another live, updating you on my Murals project. It's been, how long has it been since I finished this? I would say maybe coming up 3 months, I reckon. But I'm absolutely thrilled with the plant growth. We've got so much flowering happening, it's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I could not be happier with how everything is looking. We've got beautiful native fish in here. They are looking stunning. They've done so well. 3 different species of native fish. We've got so many different types of dragonfly and damselfly. We've got 3 different types of native fish. This project couldn't be a bigger success, essentially. Like, I'm just blown away by the wildlife that has come to this space, the plants, the fish, the frogs. I suppose I'll show you one thing that I'm not happy about is that the clients found like a little wet patch, and I've just done some excavating today, and it turns out one of my little junctions here is just dripping ever so slightly, like a drip every, every 10 seconds is a drip. So over time, that's a big problem. Not a huge problem for water loss at the moment, so I've got to order some pieces in to get that all fixed up, but that's not a problem. Come up next week to get that sorted. But oh my goodness, I am just loving this project so much. Every little area that I look at, I'm seeing like a different insect or a different plant flowering. Like, you've got all these little beautiful fan flowers, you've got these beautiful little yellow flowers, the grasses and the sages are all putting on their seeds. Yeah, I'm just so happy. Couldn't be happier. The water quality is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I'll take you through a little bit. Oh, there's so much aquatic insects as well, which means, you don't actually need to feed the fish because there's so many little critters that they can eat, and it's a self-sustaining ecosystem essentially. But the lilies are flowering. We've got some big fat tadpoles in here, so I might be able to show you. Oh, you just see one? It's just shot off over there. There's some like just fat tadpoles in here, which is absolutely awesome. But the clients are just doing some Corten steel edging now, so this is just the birth of the landscape. So this is all going to be planted out with some big beautiful native trees and shrubs and ground covers. So as time goes on, it's just going to get nicer and nicer. But this wetland is looking so beautiful with all these plants. This is where all the native fish hang out. You can probably see them down in here. We've got glass fish, we've got river Murray rainbow fish, and then we've got pygmy perch, and they're all doing really well. Watch this. Yeah, nice big gap. I wanted to have it so you could walk over the intake bay, you could jump over somewhere in the pond, and then there's steppers going over the wetland as well. So, but the waterfalls are looking stunning. Heaps of my moss has survived, which is cool. And I just love this beautiful rock here. I think the clients call it Pride Rock, but it just looks so beautiful. And this fall as well, I don't know, I feel like that's probably my favourite fall. Like, it's kind of understated, but there was just this beautiful erosion happening in that rock, and I really wanted to take advantage of it, and I think it's turned out so good. But the plants, I just can't get over how nice the plants are. Like, check out my little island in the stream here. You got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different species of aquatic plants in here. And yeah, the damselflies, the dragonflies, it's just absolutely amazing. So this is your wetland filter. This is where all the beneficial bacteria is colonized. This is like a 1.5 meter excavation filled up with a bunch of different sized pebble and gravel. And that provides a huge surface area for all that bacteria to colonize and break up the harmful nutrients in the water, like nitrogen and ammonia. And then you've got this beautiful cascade, nice little stream before heading into the ecosystem pond. But then we've got these awesome perches that birds can come and land on. We've got this little vegetation zone in here for all the little frogs. So heaps of different species of locally native and native aquatic plants, like the Mycelia. Mycelia drummondii is the beautiful nardoo, the aquatic fern. You can see that's a young fernlet there about to open, but it's got this beautiful velvety texture. And of course we get like the beautiful reeds and sages and stuff. But yeah, this beautiful plant here is doing really well. You can see this little bee, he absolutely loves it. I know heaps of people in the comments say, oh, it's a European bee, how awful. But I love bees of all descriptions, so happy that he's around. Oh, and then check out this beautiful little flower. How nice is that? It's got like very little wispy petals on it, just beautiful. And then up here in the wetland, there's got to be hundreds of fish fry. So somehow, I don't know how it happened, but essentially they must have come in on the plants. We've got some Chinese cloudfish. They're actually not detrimental to the environment at all. They don't hurt the frog species, but they're non-native. But essentially, I think they're breeding up quite heavily. But also, I'm hoping that some of these beautiful little frog fry up here are native. That would be very cool. Because yeah, we're just pollinating, or not pollinating, but colonizing the pond with native fish species. So you can see all the males at the moment. I took some really cool underwater footage with my GoPro, and I'll be able to share that. Like, just really beautiful colors the River Murray rainbow fish have. And oh man, I'm just so excited. Just look at this plant growth. Like it's so rich and diverse with plants. Like, you've got this little mossy section here, just nice, beautiful green moss, and then you've got the nardoo coming through, and then this beautiful little native, tiny little white flowers there, and then obviously, you know, the beautiful pink flowers, and then you've got the whatever this is called, I forget. I've got a brain fog. But yeah, I'm just so happy with how it's all looking. And I suppose in terms of algae, like, the clients have done really well to pull out any algae that's kind of blocking up the system. But for the most part, you could see there's a significant amount of algae up here in the stream section. And to be honest, that doesn't bother me, because algae is actually beneficial. It's actively filtering the water. It's pulling out any excess nutrients that the bacteria isn't able to break down. And you know, I don't actually mind the look of a little bit of algae in here. The clients were saying that that they've had to pull out a little bit of algae, so in areas like this where the plant growth is becoming a little bit more dense. But you know, I don't have a problem with the algae, really, you know, as long as it's not blocking things up. But the best thing you can do with algae is just to pull it out. And the thing to know is, in every freshwater ecosystem, you're going to have some degree of algae. It's just an inevitable part of having a freshwater ecosystem. If you want something a little bit more sterile, you know, you're probably not going to want to go with an ecosystem pond, essentially. You're probably better off, you know, having some type of UV filtration to take care of the excess nutrients. But to be honest, I actually love the look of this. And I would say, don't worry about, you know, I'd say pull it out when it becomes an issue, like when it starts to block up little areas of the stream. But for the most part, would not worry. It's actually beneficial. And it's kind of a hard thing to get across to people. But I mean, it is nasty, like when you see it in the body of the pond, and it's just like, oh, it looks really gross and green, and that I totally understand. But a little bit up in the stream section and in the wetland, up in the biological filter, is completely normal. But yeah, check out this rock. Look at that rock. It's just the natural erosion through here is just so beautiful. And yeah, the moss is doing really well, and that's in full sun as well. But yeah, I love all the little aquatic plants in through here, like just the little marginal stuff up by the destination boulders, like tiny little fan flowers, just so beautiful. And that's my island again. But yeah, absolutely in love with this project. And I can't wait to do more big projects like this in the future. I actually had some really cool clients come and take a look from Gula this morning. They were like, can I come and see one of your projects? And I was like, definitely come up and see my Nuriupta project, because this is looking just stunning. I can't get over how beautiful that is. Like, come on. And yes, all this area will be fully planted out with native and endemic species, like semi-bush garden, but like cultivated, so it looks nice. And obviously that's a sad day for me. Got to come in, cut that pipe, just because this one little area is leaking. You know what I think I should have done is I should have put like a 45 degree coming off that pipe because it's just bending in such a way that it's caused me a bit of grief. And now there's like just a micro leak in there, which is a pain, but it's nothing I can't fix. But you know, your clients tell you they've got a leak, you know, you got to trust them, you got to come back and fix it, you know, no questions asked. I know some contractors out there are a bit cheeky, ghosting their clients. That's not very nice. Anyway, I won't dwell on that. Yeah, oh man, I'm so in love with this project, so cool. And this is kind of where all the native fish hang out for whatever reason. It must be, you know, because we've got the waterfall, it's a bit of flow coming in through here. But they're absolutely gorgeous. Love the rainbow fish, they're my favourite. But check out that nice little flower on that lily. And I've just fertilised all the lily pots as well. So lilies always do pretty good with some slow release fertiliser. But yeah, might as well take you through a bit more angles. I'm on 3% at the moment. Actually, you know what? I'll probably have to go because I want to post this story. But this is my little beach section. And the clients are going to kind of extend this out into a little path. They've got the core 10 steel, and then there's going to be like a beautiful little crushed granite, and then there's going to be a decking over here. But let me just tell you, so we've got the pumps over here, got pump vault, skimmer. Oh, there's a beautiful dragonfly. He's hard to spot, but absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thought I'd do a little update. Oh man, I can't keep frothing like this. I just can't get over how beautiful this project is. And I mean, this beach is coming up super nice with these little aquatic plants in through here. Anyway, my phone's about to go flat, but you know, thank you for watching. My name's Brendan, ecosystem gardener. I build aquatic habitats, ecosystem gardens, and I love my job. As Greg Whitstock would say, thanks for watching.